The Winter Olympics just wrapped up about 10 days ago. And God says that many of you have been through Olympic-sized tests and trials, but you're still running in high school lanes. When an athlete competes at the Olympics, he's competing at the highest level. It means that he's mastered his lane. He mastered that lane in grade school, in middle school, in high school, in college. Now he's at the Olympics. And so the tests and the trials that many of you have been through, God says they've prepared you to run in lanes and higher realms, not to remain where you are. Because many of you have been through drastic changes, all different types of trauma, all different types of difficulty. And God says because of it, he's given you special access to lanes that others could and did not survive. I can remember when the late Kobe Bryant got drafted into the NBA, he hurt himself very early in his career, not from playing in the NBA, but he hurt himself because he was playing street ball on a playground that he never should have been on. He was in the wrong lane. And God is saying it's the case with many of us. Many of us are hurting our own selves by being in the wrong lane. But God says you're a specialist now and you don't run in the same lanes as everybody else. God has custom built a lane just for you. And this is your time. This is your moment. This is your season. Regardless of what's going on in the world with the war, with the economy, God says those are obstacles. And this is your Olympics, because we can easily sit back and ooh and ah and clap for all these different athletes doing flips and doing all different types of tricks. But God says, I want to be amazed by what you can do in the lane that I've assigned you to, because I know what it took for you to get there. I can remember about a year ago going to a graduation and people were getting all these higher education degrees. And towards the end, they were giving people honorariums. And I was standing there listening as they read for about 6 or 7 minutes of people getting honorariums. And as I went to take my seat, I heard God say, which is better? When men confer an elevation on you and people stand and clap? Or is it better when I confer an elevation on you and my heavenly hosts clap and applaud you? You tell me what's better. I said, well, God, I want you clapping for me. And so in that moment, I made a decision to stay in my lane. And God is saying the same for you. You've paid a price for the things that you've been through. And God is saying not only is he going to applaud you, but God is going to reward you. For every price, every tear, every time you went without, God is going to reward you. Amen. All you have to do is stay in your lane, people of God. Have a good evening.